All right. And everybody go ahead and log into Roll20 for me. While we're doing that, I will let the group historian remind us all where we're at. We kind of went over it earlier, but for everybody's benefit.
Yeah, so we're on Drilling Boss. There was an ominous presence. We were contacted by a Sith we kind of ignored, named Darth Velcor. We found a Sith cult. We came in and beat the ever-living shit out of them. Took in their leader, interrogated him for more info. Found a projected image of an old Sith and convinced him it was a different old Sith who was way more powerful, and now he's scared of us or dead. I forget what.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I believe he pointed you in the general direction of where the Sith cult is, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And so we will go ahead and do once everybody is logged in. I see 1, 2, 3. We're just missing one. Let's see, where is our... Where's my... Okay. Yeah. So we know Trainor's not here. Maybe. Oh, man. Might be a long night for me. All right. Pop you out and move you to a different screen. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and roll our D100. See if anybody's going to trigger tonight. No. You guys don't have enough. That's really high, so you guys are good. You guys have been doing so good at actually working on that stuff. You got it really low. I think 22 or lower would be the score you needed tonight. So, all right. Let's see. See, we're just missing. Looks like Valen to log into Roll20.
Yeah, I think they're the only person missing today.
Yeah, I'm having to give me a second. I've got to get to my computer. I just got done with a workout.
Oh, no worries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about Comrade on
No,
the.
I know. Trainor's not here, so Trainor went back to the ship. He said, "Enough of this Droman Cross crap." Okay. Everybody, go ahead and roll that beautiful destiny. Let's see what the fates have for you tonight. And Valen can roll when he gets online. I see 2. Make sure it's updating.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I thought people were rolling already still. Sorry about that.
No, you can go ahead and roll your destiny.
There we go.
Hold on. Let me just... Sorry, 1 second.
No, you good.
No, because the stupid... There we go. It didn't save my login, so it wasn't in dark mode, and I was about to, lose it.
Oh, no!
Yeah, that's the real...
The real nightmare.
The real nightmare when you... Oh, yeah, you go to a website you haven't been to in a while, you got to log in, but you cannot remember anything about it. I'm about to do that when I go to TurboTax later this month and go, what's my password again? What's my username? I don't remember anything. All right. No worries, guys. All right. Let's see. So,
are we resetting wounds and strain, by the way?
Yes, you can go ahead. While you were interrogating, you can kind of reset all that.
Okay, thank you.
You probably camped out for the night. Start fresh in the quote unquote morning. It is Droman Koss. Storms are very common, so the sun may or may not be up. We don't know. It's kind of the way with this kind of way this planet works.
a little difficult to see.
Yeah, it's one of those you just don't know if it's day or night. Just know. All right, so let me scroll up to the top here, to the top of my thing. All right. All right. So. Just turn just a hair, just a little. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there he is. All right, it's perfectly balanced tonight. 3 and 3. So, all right. So Droman Kos, as you guys know, is a world of perpetual storms. Its skies filled with the rolling black clouds and streaks of violet lightning. As you make your way deeper into the Veilwood, the jungle seems to close in around you. Shadows flicker at the edge of your vision, and the air feels thick with unseen power. The deeper you go, the heavier the air becomes, buzzing with dark whispers. Suddenly, a whispering voice slithers through the trees. Turn back, or be consumed. The temperature drops, and a sense of unease settles over the group. All right, what do you guys want to do? I need survival checks from everybody. All right. We'll start with the survival checks first.
Damn. Well, I do not have that much survival, so I tried.
I was gonna say, you guys are.
Here comes the force powers.
The force is not with you tonight, Valen.
Dang it! Oh no!
Oh,
no. Ruth.
Yeah, sorry, it's been a while. Where is it?
It should be under your skills. It's good. We're on the skills page tonight.
I found it.
So, all right. And then upon those, everybody give me perception checks as well.
Now this is where my force powers are going to come into play. Yeah.
Missing one perception check. There it goes. Okay. All right. I'm going to go through these a little bit of the show. For those that failed or did not succeed. Okay. Let's see. Veridin, you failed mightily. So with the air being so thick, the low fog, you are stumbling just through this jungle and trip and fall. Praxis, you have advantage, so you see him trip, but unfortunately, you got another root caught you. Valen, same thing. Ruth, you succeeded in seeing where everybody was stumbling. Unfortunately, with the two threats, they reached out to grab you and to try and balance themselves and pull you down with them. So, as you guys are falling, you those who have actually succeeded on your perception checks notice that you fell into a nice little pit, and as you look around, you see the bones of both humanoids and beasts alike scattering the ground, and you begin to hear breathing of heavy animals approaching.
Can I roll a perception? Oh,
I was gonna go. You guys go ahead and all roll vigilance. there is no cool option here. Initiative for me, please.
I just have wash.
All right. So looks like, and then I get a roll for my guys. Where do I have these guys in here? Might not. No, I don't have them in here, so I'm gonna have to just roll. I'm gonna roll them in. Just so they have.
Oops, sorry. I rolled the wrong vigilance.
That's quite roll. You can roll it on your initiative tab. I think everybody's in there now, and so I got 4 NPCs. I do actually have these guys built in. Oh, look at me. All right, and they are.
If only I had more knockout grenades.
If only.
All right, and we're gonna sort it. All right. So you guys did roll perception, so we already know that what you guys were able to see. You do see 2. Man, let me go see if I can find a picture of these things because I don't know. Oh, these guys. Get nice and big for you guys. 2 of these things from approaching. And
Wait,
they
let me-
are.
Where are you putting them? Are you putting them in the Discord? Or
Oh,
the,
no.
well,
That's right. You guys are on the wrong. I got to move you over to this one. There you go. There you go. Now you should be able to see it. Nice and big in the middle.
Great. That's what we
Alright.
needed.
And I got 2 players going first, so whoever wants to go first.
Who's
I
got the
want
big
another
guns?
pet. I've got the biggest gun. I've got the cannon. I forget what abilities. Oh, it just has breach 1.
Which.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just take a. Are they long range or what
They're going to
range
be
are
at
they?
medium range right now, so.
Okay.
You are essentially in their den. Is good to what happened. You stumbled into their den, and
Okay.
so.
All right, I'll just take a pot shot right at the whichever one's looking at me weirder.
Okay, we'll say the one on the left.
All right. Damn.
Hey.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
That is a very good one. No aim, but you just. And you have breach.
Oh, I didn't aim.
You didn't aim, but you didn't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 10. That's 14. Jeez. All right. Okay, that's a solid hit on it. It is kind of taken aback. Did not expect that right away.
After it does that, I try to intimidate it by just like screaming at it and making it think I'm like trying to make it think I'm just a massive monster.
Okay. Next player.
I'll go.
All right.
Let's see. I'll aim my lightsaber.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna aim. Let me add that into the calculation.
Yep.
Go ahead. Okay. Lightsaber has what? Pierce and.
Another solid hit.
Breach 1, linked 1, sunder, unwieldy 2, vicious 2.
Vicious 2 would have. But what's the crit number on the lightsaber? I can't remember. I think it's like 2.
Yeah.
All right. So, and vicious is adding 20 to that.
Mhm.
So we're gonna 20. So that's the first crit is gonna be. So let's see. That's what 2 crits. What's the damage? Let's see if it
The
matters.
damage is 6.
6 instead of 7. Okay. But these crits. Let's see. First crit.
Hey.
Agonizing wound. Yeah. Agonizing wound. Oh, increases your brawn and agility
Nice.
checks by 1. All right, next crit. Oh,
Ooh.
jeez.
Yeah.
May not perform more than 1 maneuver each turn. Okay, so, all right. Ouch.
There we go.
Well, they are gonna go.
Quick question on that. Is a maneuver like, would that be it coming closer to us to get into attack range? Is that one maneuver?
Yes.
Or is that what? Okay.
Maneuver would be that. So he can no longer voluntarily take extra maneuvers if he was so inclined. You know how you guys could take strain to do an extra maneuver if you wanted to. And certain NPCs could do the same thing. He can't no longer. He can only perform one. He is restricted to that one. Also, the increasing difficulty of all brawn and agility checks kind of sucks, considering most likely his weapons are brawn based. Okay, so he's gonna go, and he'll move into melee range. He can't aim. He has to increase the difficulty of the check, so that's gonna suck. But he's still gonna try and swipe at the person with the lightsaber. Actually,
Didn't she have to get into melee range
so
already?
He doesn't have to move. He can actually aim. All right. I just thought, yeah. So, and this is still gonna be, and he's gonna use his claws. Let's see. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, shit.
And
Is this the Night of Crits 2 starting right now?
Maybe. Yeah. So he has a damage of 5, but he has Pierce 2 and Vicious 1.
So, what does that mean for what damage I take? As far as like,
So, it's gonna be. It's Pierce 2, so he ignores 2 points of soak, so it's 6 base damage. So he ignores 2 points of your soak. So.
okay,
And he did triumph, and he has enough for a second crit. So you're taking 2 crits with Vicious 1, so we're offsetting the crit by 10 on your sheet.
offset the wait, how do I modify that myself?
So when you go on your sheet,
Oh,
you
see
say
it.
see the critical roll offset. You're going to put 10 in there.
Yep.
And then,
All right.
And then you're going to roll it twice. So let's see what the first one is.
Okay.
So not this turn, but the next turn you have to be the last player to go. Okay, that's not too bad.
And then it's still 10.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Cannot perform a free maneuver on the next turn. Okay.
It's not that bad, honestly.
Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. All right. So now
Could have lost another leg.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. So that's gonna bring up his partner, and well, you're right there. It's only fair. Just move.
Did we both attack the same one, or did we attack separate people or separate creatures?
I think it was the same one, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
So they are attacking as a pack. They're going to attack the closest. And so this one does not get the benefit of aiming, but he also doesn't have the upgraded difficulty. Well, he didn't crit.
My goodness.
At least he didn't crit, I guess. This is the good news. That's what? 11 damage with Pierce 2. That's brutal.
Yeah, that is brutal.
Next player?
So I can go next. So just a reminder. So there would be like medium range for me, or would they be at short
They're
range?
medium range for you. There's only one character who is engaged with these two things right now.
Hi.
Everybody else is considered at medium range.
Now, if I have a long range weapon and shoot at medium range, do I get
There,
like
there is no penalty for that. There would only be a penalty if you were engaged or at extreme range.
Okay.
So at long and medium, you're fine. Even at short range, you would be okay. It's kind of like the D&D rules when you see the distances. You anything in between those is fine. It's when you get up close or really far away then you start incurring penalties.
Okay, because I'm debating whether to use the long range rifle I have or to use the short one. I'm thinking
I'd use
maybe
long so you can do medium.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna aim and shoot at the wounded one with the blaster rifle I have.
All right.
Give it hell.
Roll when you're ready. That's good. That's a really solid damage. That's 12. All right.
I'm surprised I didn't put any mods on my weapon at this point. I should, the next time we visit a store, I should put some mods on there.
It's 12.
Actually, I could just give you mine that has mods because I can't use it anymore, or I'm not going to use it anymore.
Okay. What's
Well,
so
your
after this
combat then?
yeah, after this fight, we'll trade.
All right. So that one is down.
Nice.
So now you just have a fully healthy one to deal with. No pressure.
No pressure.
And
All right, I'll
Ruth.
aim my blaster pistol at it.
Mister?
Blaster Pister. That's the name. That's what she names her weapon. All right. We're going to go for it. Roll when you're ready. I like it.
Oh
Hey!
God!
You know what?
At least we're hitting. That's all
a
we
hit.
need.
Yes.
That's a hit. All right. You get that's 9 damage. Hey. As the saying goes in my group, damage is damage. We'll take any bit you can get. All right, we're back to the top of the round. Everybody but Praxis can go.
Hold on, I'm wanting to see how many frag grenades I have in my inventory. I think I only have 2.
All right.
All right, I want to. How big is this thing's mouth?
How big is this thing's mouth? Let me find the Wikipedia page, see if it has any
Like, is
kind
it
of...
this? Is it the size of a dog, or is it like the size of a bear?
It's more like a great wolf, if that makes sense. It's.
So I'm taller than this thing.
Yes, you are taller than this thing.
Okay. I'm gonna run up on it then, and the frag grenades in Star Wars are like the size of baseballs, right? So you can hold 2 in one hand.
In theory, yes.
I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. I've got big old mitt.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to run up, jump. I'll take as much strain as I have to do this. I want to run up, jump on this thing's back, and tell Praxis to back up and get ready whenever she backs up to shove my hand in its mouth, prime the grenades, and pull my hand out.
No, we can't do that because I can't freely move on this turn.
Ah, dang.
It's a good idea, but nice.
Okay.
Don't do it. Okay.
All right, then I won't do it. I'll just shoot.
You gonna aim?
Yeah, I'm gonna aim and pop a shot right into this thing's mouth.
Go for it.
Let me make sure I'm rolling the right one. Pow. Dang it.
Oh, you just needed one success.
I know. I'll pass along the
Advantage. All right.
advantage.
All right. Who's next?
You know what? In the spirit of getting up close and smacking this thing in the mouth, I'm going to run up to short range, aim my Kyber Crystal Slug Thrower at his mouth, and take a shot.
All right. All right. Well, so you don't have the aim, but you have the free boost from before because you have to move. All right. So go ahead.
Can I take a strain to aim? Can I do that?
It's 2 strain, but yeah, you can take it. All
Okay.
right. Roll when you're ready. You hit. All right. It's 11. All right. It gets to go. So it's gonna move and go after the guy who just shot at it. And all right, we're gonna use our claws. Ooh, he missed.
Misses.
Rouge.
All right, I'm gonna take Pister and I'm gonna aim.
Go for it.
Oh my gosh!
You hit.
At least it hit.
Yeah, at least you're hitting.
A hit's a hit.
We'll take the hits at this point. That's 9 as you're consistent too. Another 5. All right, Praxis. But you can't move. It moved away from you.
I thought it said she couldn't take a free movement, so she could take a strain to move to it if she wanted.
Oh, you're probably right. Let me go read that again.
Yeah, let's double check.
So you could take 2 strain and move if you wanted to.
Let's see.
Or do you have a ranged?
I do, but that would require a movement to get the weapon out, so I'm going to take the 2 strain to go and walk over to it.
All right, and go ahead and roll the attack.
Aim, of course.
That would be a free maneuver. You already
all right, so I'll just then never mind.
I mean, you should if you miss, it'll be kind of funny, but don't miss.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, what's I know you got Pierce 2 on that thing. So what's the damage?
So let's see. It is Pierce. Ignores armor.
What's the base damage?
Base damage. Breach 1, linked 1, sunder, unwieldy 2, vicious 2.
Okay. Oh, come on.
I don't think it has pierce actually.
No, but it should have. I'd be surprised if it didn't have pierced. You're looking at your. Where is it? We put it on your suit, didn't we?
Yeah.
There it is. 6 is the base damage.
Yeah, 6 is base damage.
Okay, it doesn't have pierce. That's weird. I would have thought for sure a lightsaber would have pierce. Whatever. All right. Anyway, doesn't matter. 6 plus 1, I think. 7. That's still enough. What did you do to this thing?
I'm stabbing it right through its mouth.
All right. Fair enough. All right. You guys can make it out of the den if you so desire.
Before we leave, can we look around? Because you said there's a bunch of like humanoid bodies around here, right?
Yeah, mostly bones at this point.
And this used to be a Sith planet, or am I misremembering?
Oh, this was the Sith capital world.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the old Republic. This was the Sith home. This was the capital of the Sith Empire.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that there's probably a couple dozen Sith initiates that got tossed down in this hole because Sith would be like, you gotta live, so you gotta fight these things. I'm gonna dig around through the bones and see if I find anything that belonged to the Sith, and also to see if these things have any pups in here.
All right. Give me ooh, Josh. I swear I always need to have a character sheet open so I can just look at the skills again. I guess it's perception is really the only one you have for investigation.
Oh, great force flow through my body.
Oh my god.
It did!
So, man, let's see.
I'm gonna have the force by the end of this, I swear.
You keep bullshitting your way closer and closer.
Right?
I can't help it. I'm just strong with the force. No one knew, though. I don't know what to tell you. The midichlorian count in my body is just insane.
Meanwhile, goes to the black market and buys like a syringe full of midichlorians to just inject into your bloodstream.
Yeah. That's what you guys don't know. I've been
Alright.
injecting midichlorians this whole time.
Yes, there's Armstrong in space.
I've been so slowly siphoning off your blood when you're sleeping and injecting it into me.
Alright. So, okay, a couple things that you guys are able to find. First is a Sith relic fragment. It's a small corrupted artifact that hums with dark power. This is a one-time use item that will provide a boost die on a knowledge lore check related to Sith history.
I'll toss that on over to Praxis. I'll just like, oh, hey, Praxis, I found this thing. It feels really dark, like you, so here you go.
Take it as a compliment.
All right, and then you find you are able to also collect a vial of blood from these creatures. It is infused with, these creatures have been corrupted by the dark side and Sith power for a long time, so it's probably very valuable.
I could probably use it as a ritual, honestly.
Use it for a ritual, or you could sell it.
That goes to Praxis too. I'm like, Praxis, all this stuff feels like you, Praxis. It just feels like dangerous. There we go.
So it kind of does by default, I feel.
All right.
Do I feel the actual vibes off of this, like the actual force coming off of this? Am I starting to get that sensory of it?
Yeah.
I think it's long enough to tell it this isn't right, but it's not necessarily you being good in the force. It's more that this is so strong.
I mean, you ever since you stepped foot on this planet, you have felt something. But you all feel something. But you, of course, with you, the way you're feeling, you're like, oh, I'm getting a connection. I'm getting a connection. But everybody in the party is feeling the same feeling of there's something uneasy.
Bad juju.
This place is very uneasy. You're just interpreting as I'm getting more connection to the force. This is it's so strong here that this is everybody else is just like feels nauseous almost from just the palpity of the dark side here. Except for probably Praxis.
And I'm just absolutely giddy. I'm just like, I'm doing it.
Praxis is probably the only person in the party who knows how to handle it and wade through it because of their history. So, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're super excited because you're like, oh yeah, I can feel it. Everybody else is like, this place.
I'm gonna throw up.
Throw up. There's just so much. The weight of the dark side here is just. You can almost taste it. It's that just uneasy feeling all around.
There's like a metallic taste to it,
Yes. All right.
I was gonna ask also, would it be possible to try to throw a perception check to see if there's any leftover I don't know technology or anything left from the dead corpses around us?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Do I take a strain from that, would you say?
Yeah, I take a strain. Just because,
okay.
Once again, everything here, you kind of...
I mean, we are sifting through dead bodies, to be fair.
Yeah, on Drummond Koss. This is an unusual grave robbing shtick.
Man, I've robbed graves before, but not like this.
All right, let's see. All right, see what you find. Ooh.
Oh, I also
Alright.
handed you my blaster, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Oh, his blaster that's got all the mods on it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, because you got the big repeat blaster now, right?
All right.
Yeah, I've got the big cannon. That's all I have written is cannon. I can't remember what it's actually called.
You'll have to list out those mods for me, or if you could put them in the Discord chat, I could copy them over.
Yeah, I'll throw them in the Discord real quick.
Yeah.
I'm also throwing in the Discord what you just found.
Hey. Oh, that's interesting.
Thought that might be. That's I was like, ooh, I like that too. That's a really that's something that
That's the boss fight right there.
he's like, you save that for when we absolutely need it. I was like, the +1 to Braun, you guys gonna have to figure out. I think I know who's gonna get it, but you never know.
That's like good, like just to say for a boss battle where we're getting our shit pushed in.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything in the creepy Sith dog
Look,
den?
like this.
Did I find any pups? Is there no pups here?
No pups here.
Oh man.
I'll do a perception check to try to find some, like old like artifacts and stuff.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. But once again, the presence here doesn't bother you like it does everybody else. You have
Yeah.
a much better understanding of how the dark side feels.
Works.
All right. Let's see, I think Ruth, did you want to look for anything, or are you just kind of
Chilling.
Ruth feels very uncomfortable in this space and is ready to get out of this planet the soonest as possible. So
as I say, Ruth is done.
The voice for the most.
Yeah, Ruth says this place sucks. I totally.
I put the things in the chat now.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Well, moving on. We now that we've kind of figured out that we need to be looking down where we're walking, so we're being very careful not to trip into another dangerous pit. As you move, you get.
So, could I reduce our difficulty of going through this terrain since I'm like a trained scout soldier, kind of, by leading the group?
I would
and sort of like being real slow and methodical and checking for like traps or pitfalls and stuff like that.
Now that you are aware that you need to be more careful walking through the forest, I would say yes. You would prevent that from happening in the future. So, and as you're going forward, go ahead and just give me a perception check since you're gonna take the point.
And I'm also taking point like a little bit ahead in case something does happen. It only hits me first, and they can all react off of me getting hit.
Sounds good.
Well, before we start moving, do we want to try to run medicine checks on?
Ooh.
Yeah, probably.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Try and get those criticals off of him. Off of him. See what were those? I gotta go find those criticals again, so I can see the difficulties on them. I think they're singles.
I think they were all that turn. I don't think they lasted.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
But the critical stays on.
Yeah, the critical
stays on the sheet. There's nothing There's no lasting effects. You are correct, but it's we want to get them off because otherwise that's going to keep making it harder if they get hit again. Okay, so we got I think they're easies. So it should say on your sheet practice what the difficulty is to heal them. It'll have the number of dice. They're each one's okay. So who's our medic?
I think it's Belle. What do you have, Belle? I forget.
I thought it was you, actually. I
I think
I
it's
have 4 greens.
I have 4 greens too.
I have 2.
If it's me, I'm gonna laugh.
All right. So 4 greens is the number to beat.
Well, I mean,
Was that? Oh, that wasn't set, or was it?
It was set. Oh my gosh!
What was that?
One of your crits is gone. I'll let you choose because it doesn't really matter. And does somebody else want to make a medicine check?
I'll make the medicine check.
All right, both crits.
The
are
other
gone.
crit's gone.
Yay!
There we go.
nice.
Don't think of a stim pack, sadly, though. Wah, wah.
I do. I'll give you one.
Thank you. And that takes how many off in stim pack?
Five.
I think
It's 5
Great.
for the
Give me
first
one.
one.
Let me delete.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have 5 more stim packs in case you want to use another one.
No, I'm good for the moment.
Okay. I'll hand you another one just to have on your person
All
in
right.
case you need it. In case you need to use it mid battle.
Yeah. Oh, I had a
Alright.
stim pack. My bad.
Oh, well, now you've got another one.
All right. So removing.
Okay.
All right. So
Perception check set.
Yeah. Oh, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Ooh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's not what we wanted to see.
Can I try the perception?
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
Hey, there we go.
So,
At least one.
Person 10 feet behind me. He's like, "Don't step on that." Falls to the ground again.
Look out! There's another hole.
so, I mean, you guys can romp and stomp the way through as you go to. You're headed to a Sith cult camp that you want to investigate. I would assume you would be using your comms to talk to each other a little more quietly.
Yeah.
Hopefully not announcing your presence to the whole jungle. So
Crazier.
I'm trying to hold my massive cannon in a way that's not smacking every tree as I walk through.
Alright, so Verdun, ahead you spot movement. 5 robed figures in dark armor, their faces obscured by featureless masks. They patrol the jungle path, carrying vibroblades and blaster carbines. Their leader, a tall Zabrak, pauses, glances around as if sensing something. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should all roll stealth checks. Stealth check.
Yeah, good call. But also be ready for combat because... And if we go into combat, let me take the leader.
All right, sounds good.
Saber.
I'll roll a stealth check, but while doing it, I'm like to stealth myself. I'm like tucking myself behind a tree with just the cannon and my head poking out,
Okay.
aimed right at one of the like smaller guys.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll.
I don't know how that works.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Everybody. Oh.
Am I the only one that succeeded?
One,
Great.
two, fail, succeed. Okay, so yeah.
Could I try to do something with that triumph?
Veteran kind of. They did succeed, but with 3 threats, which I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use those threats because I'm not doing strain with 3. 3 is too much to just take strain with, especially in this particular scenario. They have the other issue of we had 2 people straight up fail the check. One had an advantage, one had a threat.
I have an idea.
Okay, so let's see. So, Triumph. The Triumph is, if you got idea, I want to hear what you want to do with it, and I want to see.
Okay.
And we'll see how it plays because we have a lot of stuff on the board that's very interesting to deal with.
So I'm watching these guys, and they're looking in our general direction. I'm like, oh shit, I look back at our other group members and I realize they're not going to be able to hide. They're way too obvious against the foliage that they're not going to be able to
Except
hide.
for Valen, the biggest guy in the unit has just disappeared.
Except for Valen, who
With a
somehow
giant
managed to...
cannon. So
Yeah.
the threat, Valen, for you, the threat is your cannon is sticking out because you purposely told me it's sticking out. So
But it looks like part of a tree because I'm so stealthy.
it looks like part of a tree, but if they looked really hard, they would be able to tell. So
Yeah.
that's the threat, is especially because everybody else did not do as well. Go ahead with the.
They just see a floating cannon.
So
Floating cannon near you.
I quickly look around, trying to figure out what to do in order to get us all to hide. I'm like, I look forward and I see one of the holes that we fell into, and I grab everyone who couldn't hide and jump in the hole with them.
I mean, that's a way to use your triumph and your threats all at once. Because you took them down another. You'd rather face off against Sith dogs than deal with this patrol.
Yeah.
I'm just left up at the top with my floating cannon.
Oh my. Okay. So here's the real skinny of it. You had two people straight up fail. So even though you dragged them down really noisily. So.
They give a warning how much scream as they fall.
Yeah. I mean, and Ruth is probably really not happy you dragged her down into another one of these pits.
I'm sick of this planet.
It was supposed to be a simple get in, get the little MacGuffin, and get out. You guys have made it this.
You act like anything's ever simple with us.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so
We've gotten more mature from last time, like in our first, campaign.
Valen, since you're the only one topside right now.
Wait, they didn't pull me down.
I didn't go down. You guys both went down with him. He pulled both of you because you didn't hide, but I hid.
His triumph. He used his triumph to take you both down into the pit with him.
So we could try to hide from the patrol.
That's what happened. He used his triumph and his threats together in one single action.
Impressive.
I mean, and I liked it so much. I was like, this will work, because you have made the decision. You would rather deal with potentially more Sith dogs than deal with a patrol.
I'm thinking the patrol might have been easier.
No, they could have ran and alerted the whole village. It's better that we deal with the dogs.
Because the dogs aren't going to be noticed by the patrol at all.
But I think they know we're here because we were noisy about
that's
it.
the thing.
They know we're there. They know some things just fell into a hole. They don't know we're people that fell in a hole. They know something fell in the hole.
Valen, I am talking to you because you're the only one topside. Everybody else is in this hole. They are headed in your general direction, and they are starting to go. And you were a soldier, right? You were the soldier.
Yeah.
Okay. You can recognize that they are doing a standard search pattern. They're fanning out into they're going kind of in a straight line. They're 5 wide now. They're walking, and they are looking. It is only a matter of time before they find you and your compatriots in the hole. Now, whether or not your compatriots end up fighting dogs at the same time, either way, it's not a good thing, because your compatriots are stuck in a hole with people with blaster rifles coming, and they're going to just be standing over them.
Yeah, so I see this happening. I see them in the hole. I'm like, there's no way if I go in that hole, there's nothing good that comes from that. Because then they're just going to be shooting down at us, and we're going to have to crawl back out of the hole. Because I'm assuming the hole they fell in is the entrance.
Yes, and
that's how it was with the last one.
Based on the last one, it's the only way in or out. So,
all right. So seeing them go in there, and knowing that they're doing a grid search, and I'm like, they're gonna find that hole. They're gonna look in that hole because they heard something fall over here. They're gonna look in that hole. They're gonna see it. I see that. I know that. That's happening.
Yep.
So knowing that, I'm going to just blast the. Does the bigger guy have a light? Is he just have a vibro sword, or does he have a lightsaber?
They all have a vibro swords and blaster carbines. So
Okay, I'm going to toss my two. Can I toss both frag grenades?
I will let you toss. Are you going to toss them as a single action? Is that what we're trying to do?
What I'm trying to do is like run, toss one grenade, run, toss another grenade, and try to lead them the opposite direction to let them get out of the hole and come in behind them to sort of like.
I will definitely allow you to do one before we roll initiative. Now, how if you somehow roll a triumph, you can do the second one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to make them chase me and think like this fucking gigantic idiot with a cannon walking through the woods is making so much noise.
Okay, so
and just think it was just me that like messed up.
So there will be no aiming with this because you are doing this.
Yep, I'm just chucking a grenade at their general direction.
This will definitely be a harder check. So okay, just as long as we know it's going to be a hard check. So the three purples and no aim. So
do I have a skill that drops checks?
You do have light side points.
Remember. I don't want to use a light side point.
Okay. So it's.
But I had abilities that I'd gathered.
Oh, I don't. I'd have to. But let me know.
I don't think so.
But you should have a yellow in the skill because this should be. Isn't it ranged light or something like that for grenades?
The only things I have are ranged heavy. I don't have any into ranged light. I was a heavy gunner.
Oh, that's right. That's the. Yes.
I do have the grenades locked in. So.
Let's see. Explosive. I'm on the pay. Oh, they changed it.
Well, I actually have a quick question, right? I do have
Yes.
one other idea. So would the patrol willingly go out of their way to fight more of the Sith dogs?
That's a good question.
Because
but well, they definitely are.
I think if you could push the Sith dogs out of the hole and make them fight them, they'd fight them.
well,
But I don't think they.
I meant like as if we imitated ourselves to be Sith dogs, would they go out of their way to fight us?
I see what you're. I get what you're trying to do. That would definitely be. Was it coercion? Because I don't think this is deception a thing. Can't remember. Yeah, it would be a deception or deception because I don't think performance isn't a thing either. So it'd be deception. You would definitely be trying to deceive. That would be a very hard deception because you'd have to actually imitate a dog, which.
Well, right now they just have to imitate the sounds of like 2 packs of dogs fighting.
Yeah, that is true.
They don't have to pretend to actually look like a dog.
Yeah, so fragmentation grenades, it is a ranged light skill. So you would have to find some way to throw a yellow to even have a chance at a triumph.
That ain't happening.
See, or you'd have to be able to roll 4 advantages for a crit. Which let's see. What are we feeling?
If you guys want to try to deceive them, I can hold off on throwing, but it's not going to give me a ton of time once I throw.
I'd say just throw this. It's not going to work.
Okay, yeah. I'll just chuck and try to distract this group. I'm gonna throw the grenade and
So wait,
make
what
them
was
think that I am a group of like just 20 guys. I'm just chucking grenades and
All
shooting
right.
into the air. I'm doing everything
Roll
to make them think that I'm not alone.
roll to throw the first grenade. Let's see what happens.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Well, it doesn't do anything, but it's what I don't care. The grenade wasn't supposed to hit them. It was
didn't hit
supposed to
them.
make them think
So with the
there's a fight.
advantages, they are focused on you now. All 5 of them.
All right, I take
So-
those 5 and I just start running back the way we came.
Okay, so we are going to go into an initiative order, guys. We are going to go the 3 in the pit, you guys got to roll vigilance for sure. Valen, I'm going to let you roll whichever one you want because you're initiating this whole thing anyway.
I'm gonna roll vigilance just because it's better than my cool.
That's real.
Please let me go first, guys, because I've got 5 people coming after me.
And I'm just using this as a if this will load up. I'm using this purely for the initiative rolls because these are not the actual stat blocks. But I just need some initiatives, and so we get.
And when I threw that grenade, I put on the comms that what I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna draw them away. You guys get out of that hole and help me.
All right, so that is purely for my initiative rolls, no other reason. Okay, so, all right, so it's 3 PCs. So I'm going to assume Valen is going first because he is out and about. But it is completely up to you guys. But then Valen, we're gonna say you're at long range from them right now.
Okay, so I'm going. They can move one. Like they can move from long to medium in one turn, correct? Without taking strain?
For free, yes. They can. That would be a free maneuver. They could take extra strain to move. Now they all have blaster rifles, which you know are long range weapons. So now they wouldn't have to move to hit you.
So I'm going to. It's 2 strain to like set even further back to go 2 distances.
Yeah, it would be 2. It would cost you 2 strain. Now, if you could shoot and then move and keep them at extreme range, at least it would keep them from being able to just sit and aim and shoot at you. You could take a pop shot and then move, if you so desired.
If I take the 2 strain, could I use my pistol and just like blind fire behind me to make them think they're like as I'm dashing between trees to make them think like, oh god, this guy's like there's like a whole fucking army over here. So you're gonna
use your action just to really just, I mean, it would be an impossible shot.
Well, I don't think I'm not trying to hit them. I'm trying to make them think that you're
buying time.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy time. I don't want them to be close enough because I know if they get close enough, if 5 of them hit me, I'm probably going down.
Okay.
I do have a soak of 9 though.
So you are tankier than most in the group.
I'll shoot with my cannon at one of the smaller guys and move back.
So just
and
you're not gonna aim. You're just gonna shoot. Okay. Okay.
I'm not going to aim because that would involve taking strain, and I want to use all my strain to run if I need to.
Your cannon is long range, right? Should have a range of
long. I believe so. I don't have that written down. I don't think we got that far, but I would assume it would have long range because I think we said it was like a ship cannon pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. You kind of ripped one of the cannons off the ship, but...
It rolled off that one droid that we absolutely dismantled.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, cannon.
And is it gunnery or is it ranged heavy?
It's gunnery because it is a cannon. It would have to be gunnery.
Okay.
But you do. Well, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and take your shot. you never know. You might hit something.
I did.
Hey, see? Yeah, see, that's oh jeez,
12 damage
12 damage
with a breach 1.
which I assume equates to a pierce 1. Let's be honest. So let's see.
But I thought breach happened to ships
No, yeah,
and
pierce
took out.
happened.
So it would be double for a person,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least.
at least a pierce too. But yeah, so let's see. That's gonna do. I'm looking at their stat block. So, shoo. So let's see, 12. All right, one of them is severely hurt. Oh. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Just doing math. All right.
Okay.
Next player. You guys are all in the pit.
Please tell me there's no dogs in this pit. I need you guys up here as fast as
I'm
possible.
gonna get up and go slash at one of them.
Okay.
I'd let you know that they're at long range. From
Well,
the
they're
pit
long
because
range,
I'm like right at the top of the pit.
yeah. Well, yeah.
'Cause-
Did you move?
I did move afterwards, but
Yeah.
like when I was at the pit, they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
long
yeah.
range. That would make them long range from the pit.
Yeah, yeah.
So that would.
Fuck.
It-
Well,
it's-
I
go
can go.
I will tell you this: it's going to cost your maneuver just to get out of the pit.
I'll let you guys know when they get to the pit. I want you guys to prepare to fight them. So you basically just run out of this hole and right in the middle of all of them.
Okay.
So
Is that okay? Is everyone cool with that?
I like
Are we
it.
gonna ambush them, or do they like?
They right now
Most-
they're solely focused on the dude who just chucked a grenade and shot one of them.
Right in the face with a cannon. They're just like,
Yeah,
what the
they're
fuck
like,
is over
yeah,
there?
We're gonna take that guy out because we assume he caused the noise and he just panicked, and so we're taking on him.
So do we want
And
to?
I'm gonna keep-
past the hole, or
So it
Sorry?
is up to you guys. You guys have.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you want to come out of the hole, you can.
Wait, so what's the plan? I'm
So-
confused.
So, what's very interesting here is, let's see, somebody just got a rifle.
oh, I did.
Yeah.
A very good rifle.
Very good rifle. And that rifle is a long range weapon.
So how about this? And I climb to like the ridge of the hole, so like I can like still use the hole as cover, and I take like laying down in the hole. I take a shot at them while in cover. Would that work?
I mean, I would allow it. If you wanted to take the 2 strain to aim too, you could.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take the 2 strain to aim as well.
All right, so we're gonna aim, and you're gonna take a shot with your new rifle. It's a ranged heavy, right?
Ranged heavy with +2 advantages from the forearm grip and Bantha's Eye, and
Yep.
reduced difficulty by 1 from the optic sight.
Okay, so we will reduce the difficulty, downgrade the difficulty, and then you are aiming, and we know we get 2 free advantages. So go ahead and roll. Ooh, just roll ranged heavy. I know what's
Okay.
going on there. Fix it later. But,
I'm trying to find where that is. Where is it?
skills. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, what's the base damage? Just is it 9? Is this a regular rifle, or is there?
Yeah, it's a regular
Yeah.
rifle, so base
Okay.
damage is 9.
9 plus 1, that's 11. Are you?
Or 10.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, 10. You're right. Who are you aiming at? I just want to know.
So, since
You would not have known which one he shot,
Yeah.
so you wouldn't have been able to. You do know the leader was the Zabrak. That's. All you know.
I'm gonna take a shot at the leader then. I think that's gonna be most productive here. I'll take a shot at him.
I absolutely 100% agree that would be the best case scenario. Let me go ahead and pull up this. I'm just gonna bring that up. Let's go ahead. So let's see. If I'm doing and the crit number is 2.
Crit number is 3.
3. Okay. We had 2 free advantages. So that's 1. 2 crits going on this guy. Plus the 11 damage. Alright. Or 10 damage. Alright, let's see. Come on. There we go. Try to get my computer to play nice. Okay, so 2 crits first.
I gotta get going. Something came up, so I gotta go.
Oh,
Okay.
alright. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you for hopping in.
alright.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Oh no. Hope everything's okay.
What happened? Sorry.
OC had to go.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds like something happened on their end and they had to leave real quick.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so that's gonna be, we know it's 10 damage, 5. And then we're doing 2 crits on this guy.
Yep.
Off balance, one set back to his next skill check. And then the next one. Alright.
Hey.
Okay, alright, so 2 crits, and that is your turn. We have another PC's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna climb out of the hole because the only weapons I have are medium range, and I'm gonna try and brace myself against a tree just to kind of survey what the heck is going on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, as you're surveying, you kind of see you see the 5 cultists coming towards you, all with their blasters drawn, and you see the smoke from the grenade that had just gone off, and the Zabrak is kind of holding his side because he just took that shot. And it's just a lot of chaos going on all around you. And of course, you just fell down the hole. You just got back out. Just kind of, what the heck? And all this has happened in the span of like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So everything's happening really fast. And
What range are they now? Is it just
they're long range from you because they haven't had a chance to move yet. I mean, your pistol, you could take a shot. It would be very much like Valen did before. It would be kind of more of a desperation
Hail
shot.
Mary.
But you never know. He hit when we didn't think he would, but they are going to come in your general direction, and they are going to see you eventually either way. So.
Okay. I see the leader he's injured, right? Like
Yes,
I
he
see
is.
that.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to attempt to shoot at him.
Go for it. You hit. Take 1 point of strain just from the stress of it, but you hit. That's going to be another 9 damage to this. Or, 9 damage. I'm just going to pull him up. And he is very hurt. So he's gonna, once again, you're braced against a tree. Got a other guy crouched just over the ridge. He doesn't really can't see either one of them. He just sees the guy with the cannon. So he's gonna stumble forward and take aim. He's gonna. Oh, he can't voluntarily take strain right now, so he's just gonna have to take a shot. And what is his?
Did we lose Val?
Did we lost Val too?
No, you didn't lose me.
Oh, just
I'm
dropped
driving right now. I got to get
Oh.
to. I'm trying to get to work. I can still play at work because I just watch an empty building on my own. But yeah,
out. Okay, no worries. That's fine. We can roll for you if we need to. Right
Yeah,
now,
it'll just be a minute till I get there.
all right. He is taking a pop shot at you because he can't voluntarily take strain. He moved to get in range. That just what is his? It's gonna be. I just need to pull a stat block because apparently it didn't give me. What are there? Oh, I got it up. Let's see. Where are you? Oh. Okay, we're not gonna take that off the menu. We're just gonna roll here. Yeah. Roll this. He hit for 10 damage, which let me go pull your sheet up real quick.
I've got a soak of 9, so he hit me for 1.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's right. You're tanky. So it feels like a bee sting to you. All right. Moving on. His little troops are gonna they're gonna move up and take their shots.
And they're all still focused on me?
Yep.
All right. Well, if he hit me for that, I think I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, they're just gonna. They're minion group, so they all act as one, and they hit. They have 6 successes though, so that's gonna be 15. So
Yikers. That hurt.
that one will be a little bit, even with your soak of 9, it's still gonna.
That gonna hurt.
So you're down to 12.
Yeah.
That one. So you guys may want to start taking some of these guys down. just a thought. That brings up Praxis, who really isn't in a position to do anything right now. So, because once again,
How about she just crawls out of the hole?
Yeah, crawls out of the hole, and I'm gonna say she uses an action to try and hide a little bit. Makes that way that we can wait till they get closer. Back to the top of the round. Okay, so
I'll take a step back forward.
So they are at medium range from the pit. You're gonna step back to this would be medium range. This would be medium range to you now.
Yeah,
or you
I move back up to the medium. Actually, yeah, I'll stay at long range, aim and shoot.
Aim and shoot. All right. Let's see. I think I have a sheet.
At the big guy. Or no, I'll do the. You guys handle the big guy. I'll handle the minion group. I'm gonna shoot for the minions.
Okay.
All right. You're aiming. I'm pulling up your sheet now. We're gonna fire off that cannon at the minions. Cannon is going to fire. Oh, it's way down here. All right.
Yeah, I just haven't taken off any of my old guns.
Well, the cannon hit and crit, so we say crits on minions are instant, and then the cannon will take out probably at least one more. Let's see. So we'll say one is gone for sure. Then we're going to take out, say that's 10, 11, 12. Here's 2. It's doing math in my head, which is hard. It's going to be 8 more. So you definitely took out 2, and another one took a little bit of the blast from it. So.
All right, so that brings them down to what? 3 people now?
The captain and 2 of his minions.
Okay.
So it's a big hit for them. That's going to bring up another player.
I was going to take aim and take another shot at the leader.
Go for it. with your.
Oh, I should use the ranged heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, range heavy. We'll fix the.
They're at medium.
Yeah.
Ranged heavy.
You crit again. It's another 10 damage to him.
Mm-hmm. With one crit.
Well, let me see. You may not need the crit. I'm just. No, you don't need the crit, so it doesn't matter. He is down.
Okay.
Ruth. 2 minions left.
So the leader is he down like dead,
he
or is he
is.
just like?
Well, I was not told there was a stun setting set, so he is dead.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
All right, then I'll go after some of the lackeys.
Get the lackeys.
Ugh.
Oh. No. We did not get the lackeys. The lackeys are going to go... I mean, they're just going to go after the one that they can see because everybody else is shooting from behind things. There's only one...
I did... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Did you stand up or are you staying on that ground?
Well, no, I'm staying on the ground. I was going to ask, would they potentially start to run away because their leader is dead?
They are cultists, so I don't know if you remember any of the standoffs the cults in America have had with law enforcement. They typically don't run away.
Okay.
Yeah, they're die for the fight kind of people.
Yeah, they are, and they are Sith cultists too. So they're it's a little more hard headed than the Heaven's Gate people were, and those people kind of went down in a blaze of glory too, or they went down. I don't know if it was a blaze of glory. They just kind of. Anyway, we digress. So yeah, they're gonna take these 2 minions gonna aim and shoot at the guy with the cannon, and they hit for what's that? 12. So 3 more.
You know, for anyone else, they'd probably already be dead. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I would be dead.
You're just like, You are gonna want to
stim pack after this.
Stim pack after this, but I mean, you are the tankiest with the soak of 9. You are very tanky.
And I'm just waiting to get my reflect body glove, and then I'll be up to I think 11.
Yep. But Fraxis. I don't even know what's on their sheet. I need to go look at their sheet and see what.
She does have a pistol.
I mean, yeah, she can aim and shoot. Or she can move up and shoot. Just kind of try and get in range, but I don't think it really matters. But oh no, she's got a bow. She's got her bow.
Oh yeah.
Her bow is much better than a pistol would be. So we will aim and shoot with the bow. The energy bow. Now she got some advantages to pass along to whoever. Who wants to go? We have 3.
I'm guessing the cannon doesn't have a stun setting.
No. I'm gonna say.
There's someone with a. Actually, we already know where we're going, and interrogating these guys won't be that helpful. I think, right?
I don't really think we need to interrogate them at this point because we already, like you said, we already know where we're going and what we're kind of dealing with at this point. So I think we can take them out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'll just aim and shoot again.
All right. Let's see. And you get the extra boost die from that, and aim and shoot with the giant cannon. You missed.
Oh my god!
I missed.
So many advantages. 5 advantages and a miss.
I would have just annihilated.
All
Can I
right.
go?
I pass it along.
So we have 2 advantages waiting. Does somebody want to aim and shoot
I'll aim and shoot.
whenever you're ready?
Oh, okay. Should I just use a light side point to re-roll that?
No. Go ahead, Ruth.
I can take it. It's not that big of a deal to me.
All right, so y'all want me to try?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just gonna
roll
keep
this.
shooting at these people.
Okay.
Well,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh. Ruth, let's see.
I'll take it as straight.
It might be a trick shot here, Ruth. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 14. You know what? I'm gonna call it, Ruth. How did you pull this one off? Because there are 2 of them, but you got them both.
Okay. So Ruth finally she's just done. She's covered in dirt. She's ready to get out of here. So she steps out from behind the tree and she hits one of them just smack in the center of their forehead, and then they, I don't know, maybe she ends up kind of doing like a spin or something to immediately, while their partner is like stunned watching their guy get a headshot, she does the same thing to them.
I like it so much. All right, we are out of combat. All right, let's see. What are we doing here?
I'm injecting a stim pack.
he
Okay,
needs to
so-
heal first.
5 points back to you. That's going to put you at 14 of 19.
Yep, and can you delete one stim pack off my inventory?
Yes. I got to go to your inventory to do that. Item inventory. You are down to 3.
All right.
Okay. All right. So what's
Let's go up and search these little guys. See if they have comms that if we can find out if they used their comms during that fight to radio back.
okay?
I'm down to roll a perception check to check for that.
And while we're doing that, I'm obviously cutting off pieces of them to put onto my necklace of trophies.
Oof.
It is getting quite large now.
And quite heavy, I'm assuming.
I don't feel the weight of these. It's just pure pride. Makes it light as a feather.
All right. Okay, so let's see. As far as comms, yes, they do have comms that you can grab. They are encrypted, so they would require a computer check to hack.
Good thing we've got the computers guy.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me set the dice pool up for you, and we'll see if you can get into that.
Oh, I'm trying to see. Would you try to see whether or not if any of these would count? Would you say Codebreaker would apply to this one?
Potentially. What is Codebreaker? Remind me.
Remove setback black dice per rank from checks to break codes or decrypt communications. Decreases difficulty of checks to break codes or decrypt by 1 for each rank. And I have 1 rank.
Okay, yeah, we could definitely do that. Since it is encrypted, so you would have to. I would assume this applies.
Okay,
So-
okay.
All right, so we're going to downgrade or reduce the difficulty of the check. Okay, roll whenever you're ready.
There we go.
So we'll get into what you can hear on that communication after we determine loot from this encounter.
Sounds good.
All right, so we are all searching So let's see. First one. Let's see. Valen, you are searching the captain, the Zabrak, and you find he has a very unique ring. It is a signet ring that identifies him as a member of the cult. So this could be useful to you guys later.
I go ahead and slap that bad boy on my meaty thingy.
All right. Let's see. Oh, well, that was
Anything happen? All right. Sounds good. Well, have a good night.
all right.
Sorry.
Verdun, you find a field med kit. This will grant
Hey.
a boost die to medicine checks for first aid.
Hey, that's good. Heck yeah.
And Ruth, a modified blaster power pack. Custom energy pack that grants +1 damage to blasters when installed. So we're gonna put that.
Okie dokie.
You can, yeah, we can equip that to your blaster pistol and give it a little boost of damage. So put that one in the chat so everybody can see it. So, all right.
I know this gun doesn't have any more hit points on it to use, but man, that would be a good attachment.
I can't
Right.
wait to get attachments on this cannon. You're gonna have to. Me and you are gonna have to have a conversation because what I could do with this thing.
Yeah, right?
And don't forget, I'm still trying to make that Kyber Crystal rail cannon. Or rail
Yeah.
sniper.
Oh, yeah.
So did that guy have anything else on him? The one that I searched besides the signet ring?
The signet ring was the important thing that you
Okay.
you
I didn't
found
know
out.
if he had like a training saber or something like that.
It's
Or
just
like part of the lightsaber kit.
vibro swords that you guys have already seen, so nothing unique there. And then there was a
Did I find anything that would give his name or like more identification of him personally than the signet ring?
we're gonna get into the what you guys heard over the communicators. That probably give you some more details as to what that's about.
Okay.
So give me just a second. All right, see that's perfect. Let's see what. All right. All right, so let's see. You do hear now that you guys have hacked into their comm network and are plugged in, hearing other patrols reporting in. So you hear home base calling, Team Theta. There's another patrol out there. Any sign of intruders? All clear so far. The jungle is restless. though. The spirits whisper more than usual. All right.
Interesting. Well, actually, you know what? Are they calling the team that we just wiped out? Would we be able to like?
Not yet. They've only done beta.
Yeah. So.
So we'll wait for until the team that doesn't answer immediately, and then we'll answer.
Okay.
All right.
Do we have? Did this guy shout out any orders while he was engaging with us? Because I mean, like, if they were doing like a systematic grid surge, I feel like he would have been like team B, team A, go left, go right, and I would have like heard his voice.
Yeah, right. Let me. Very interesting.
It would be convenient if we heard him say something like "Gamma Squad fan out" or something, and then we know like.
Yeah,
team
I just
there
want to know
are.
what his voice sounded like so I can try to mimic that, or have someone else that's better at deception mimic that, and then they can sort of do it better. Because if this is like a good group, they probably know what this guy sounds like,
Okay, so
and they'd be like, "Who the hell is that?"
Well, actually, I was gonna ask if I could try to do like a computer's check to modify like a modulator to make it sound
Ooh.
like him, because
That would be even better.
Because
Okay.
I would have a much better time doing that than a deception check.
All right, so things that you are able to pick up on just from searching the bodies and what you might have overheard in the combat. Squad Knox is the name of the patrol, and I'll say you probably figured out based on just searching and maybe what you heard is it was Commander Shin was the name of the captain or their commander, whatever, the Zabrak. So those would be things that you possibly might be listening for on the radio comms. Other things that you. So what else would you might want to listen for on the comms? What other things might you be trying to figure out?
Locations, distances, zones of like where they are, where we are.
Okay.
If they're coming back soon, or if they're like just started their patrols, so they're going to be gone for an hour, stuff like that.
Okay, so you're looking for just updates. Okay, so that will give you a tactical advantage to be able to avoid. So you guys can now avoid any further patrols just knowing where you're at in relation to them. Okay. Other things that you are going to overhear, and I'm just going to throw this out there so you guys can know what's going on. You hear the alignment is nearly complete. Lord Ven says the veil is thinning. Be prepared for his arrival. Another update is we need more sacrifices. Bring any prisoners to the shrine immediately.
And that group that we were talking to before said a bunch of their people got taken prisoner, correct?
Right.
The ones that were cool with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, his whispers are growing stronger. Some of the acolytes claim they see him in their dreams. The power in the altar is surging. Velcor is close.
Who are they seeing in their dreams? Okay, they're seeing Velcor.
Velcor is close to manifesting.
All right.
All right.
Can Praxis do a lore check on Velcor?
Lore check on Velcor. Praxis. So we got the sheet of Praxis. And we have that thing now, right, that we looted earlier.
Right.
Gives a boost die to lore check. I thought we knew a lot about Velcor, but just do.
Did they have any grenades? possibly of the knockout variety, because they're kept taking prisoners.
I think they were hoping for intimidation or weakening you
Dang
to the
it.
point where you. But no no knockout grenades. Sorry, I know you're looking for some more. I saw your sheet. I was like, oh, he doesn't have any more knockout grenades. He can't use that trick again.
This time.
Mm, one second. All right, so we are going to continue moving. We've dealt with the patrol. All right. All right. Okay, so you guys are making it to the outskirts of the camp. It's a crude camp and sits at the base of an ancient Sith shrine. Black banners bearing the symbol of a three-clawed hand hang from sharpened pikes, and the air crackles with dark energy. Cultists kneel before a stone altar, whispering chants in Sith, which none of you speak Sith, so it sounds like gibberish to all of you.
Wait, what about Praxis? Does she speak Sith?
I don't believe so. I can't confirm, but I don't believe so because the Night Sisters, the Sith is so ancient. I don't even know if the Night Sisters ever actually encountered an actual Sith.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
once again, these cultists may not even be speaking proper Sith. We don't know. It's a race that hasn't been seen in over a millennia. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
So I'm assuming all of their attention is focused on the ritual at the moment, correct?
Yes. Obviously, there's still going to be some security to protect the ritual. Just like...
Could I roll a perception check to see if there's like I wanted to try to look around to see potentially, like, at least from where our point of view is, if there's anywhere that we could try to sneak in to try to get like into like the tents or like nearby like structures besides the temple.
I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously there's... The temple's not the only structure here, but...
Because I think what we're probably gonna have to do is like because sorry, so I'm just trying to remember then. So as a quick recap, then what exactly are we trying to find here then in this ritual here?
This cult is complete side that you guys decided to go down. You thought they may have some connection to what you're actually looking for, which you guys came here for.
Okay.
Something to do with your own narrative, which was I gotta pull up my notes again. This is... Oh, that's... Yeah. Where did it go? Hold on. Yeah. You were looking for ancient files to tell you about the ritual. You were looking for directions to how to perform a ritual with these two holocrons that you have.
Oh, okay. So
that's what you came here for. But then this...
You know what I've realized we haven't been using? I have Barrage. We haven't been adding damage for that.
Oh, oops.
I'm gonna have to remember that now. I've got 3 extra damage on every long range hit.
Oh my gosh. Well, but yeah, so originally you came here for data. This was a data run, but you guys got distracted
Why don't we leave the cultists to go be cultists, and while they're distracted, we get the data?
I mean, I'm completely fine with that.
The only problem there
Wait,
is-
did we already get our data and we're just fucking with the cultists to mess with them, or
I don't think you did.
have we not gotten the data we needed yet? Oh wait, they took the holocron, didn't they?
No, they didn't take the holocron, but you went. No, wait, hold on. I gotta go remember now.
I can't-
'cause it was.
I can't remember why we are attacking the cultists. There was a reason behind it. I think it was Prax just wanted to investigate, but it might have been because they took the thing we were looking for.
No, I think you actually did get the data. Now you're just investigating the cultists. Because was it because of the nice people that you met that were your friends?
Yeah, I think it's
And
because they
you're
want us to
trying to
help
help
save
them.
them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. We were trying to help them to where we would have a foothold on this planet, to where they could inform us if other people came looking for Sith relics.
That's
Right.
right. You're trying to build up your network a little bit more. Because you have
Yeah, because our network right now is just a gang on a random planet.
Yeah, you have the gang on Mon Calamari. That's the only help you have right now.
Yeah, we're trying to build up our own network because we don't get a ton of help from the Empire except for restock after a mission.
Remember, Snoke doesn't really want to reveal himself quite yet. The First Order doesn't want to reveal themselves yet. They're waiting for the right moment. But you guys are kind of supposed to be independent operators for them.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess my question here is: do we want to save the prisoners to potentially get more networking? Is my question to Val and to Ruth.
Well, Praxis is here too, technically.
And Praxis, sorry, and Praxis.
And Praxis would say, no, we're going to stop these cultists because...
I think Praxis would be of the mind of no, because they're not... Either no because they're doing it wrong, or no because she wants to do it.
One of the two, yes.
I'm of the mind of they're my enemy and I want to kill my enemy and absolutely make them fear the name Valen.
Yeah,
just a whisper of it.
Yeah, I was to say you're of the mindset destroy, 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 leave my path of destruction. Remember, also, this is another deed that you guys would have on your record, which goes towards, like, I think the whole group's goal of becoming this infamous group that, you know, rumors are spread about. You know, you've taken out a Sith.
And how many cultists are there?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, how many patrols did we hear of?
All right, number of patrols. So, it's 4 active patrols at one time with a rotating schedule. And then...
Of all the similar size, we're guessing?
Yeah.
So that would make them 15 strong out in the woods. Which, if they were a military group, they'd probably leave half of their unit behind, so there might be another 15 at the base.
All right. Oop. It's very possible. That would just be of the patrol units too. You don't know how many actual other cultists are in the camp as well.
And we don't know how many of them are fighters. Because just because they're cultists doesn't necessarily mean they're fighters. They could be like the cooks and stuff left at base while the fighters are all out collecting because they're rushing to the collection. They're like, we need as many prisoners as we can have. We're so close.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
So they might have bare minimum defending their base. Which could be just a handful of people guarding the prisoners and transporting them.
Right.
So
I would be good to investigate the place at least.
Yeah, go ahead, just from your vantage point, and I believe somebody has binoculars of some sort. I'm sure.
I think my suit does because I
Yeah,
have
I
the.
was gonna say, I think somebody has them. I know we. So why don't you give me a perception check? Give me 1 second. Let me double check. Make sure I don't want to. All right. Yeah, just give me a. Because I'm assuming you want to scout it out before you just walk into the place. From the.
Yeah, I want
All right.
to scout it out, and yeah, I want to scout it out. For now.
What? So okay. Go ahead and give me your perception check. Let's see.
Someone else might need to help with this.
Does anybody have any ranks in perception?
I do. I was gonna ask if I could.
do have two
okay,
yellow.
go
Okay, so
Ooh, two yellow. Yeah, you guys are the perceptive ones.
So okay.
And
Ooh,
as they're,
go
did
ahead.
they pass? Nope.
Nope. Try Verdin.
Oh, do you want me to try? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Verdin. Verdin.
Hey, there we go.
All right, you what kind of intel do we want from where we can see?
So then I guess the intel we're gonna want to see here is one, where would the I guess my question is, where would like the most vital information for the ritual taking place here be held?
It's probably going to be at the altar.
As he's explaining the location, I'm also building like a terrain map on the ground
Yeah,
to sort of be like, okay, here's where the prisoners are located. Here's the altar they're transporting there.
So I want you to think, so it's your encampment's kind of in the oval shape, you know. You have the gate. It's kind of, they have crude fencing, and it's not like high grade military fencing, but it's enough to at least hinder you from getting in, except through the gate. You got one gate with a fully armed patrol. Couple fully armed patrols walking the perimeter, so similar to what you saw in the forest. But
here's a good question then. How tall are the trees around us? Like, are they taller than the fencing, or are they not taller?
There are some that are taller than the fencing, but you can tell that they've kind of made sure that they're not close enough where you could just climb up a tree and scale the fence. You would have to make an athletic leap, and doing that would probably attract more attention than you want.
Definitely true.
So is that
we do have that ring. We could try
true.
charm our way through, and like there's maybe like one of you guys have caught two prisoners, and we're going to be led to where the prisoners are.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to do a deception check. I have one rank in deception.
And then,
what's Praxis have in deception? Because Praxis looks the most Sith among us, I think.
see.
But what do you have? What's everyone got? I have nothing in deception.
Coercion, Praxis has 2 ranks.
I was gonna say maybe a better idea is to put a fake call out though a squad needs assistance from the other squads. Do the comms.
Oh, and move them away from the gate.
Yeah. Would that work?
I don't mind that idea.
Yeah, we'll put up a fake call that basically says there's a large group of. This is during the Republic, right?
This is the New Republic, yeah. So
in the New Republic, we'll say there's a large group of New Republic soldiers out in the woods investigating rumors they heard. Like they were, I don't know, whatever they were. There's a large group of New Republic out there obliterating a squad right now. The squad we obliterated.
I mean,
we'll send them.
You know the squad's call sign. You know the commander's name.
Yeah, we'll act like we're not the commander. We'll be like, commander's dead. Like, I'm like, there's like 3 of us left. We need help now. They're coming. They're in our area. We need to get rid of them now before they call back, kind of situation.
That
And we'll
will
give them
work.
a location in their patrol route, but like the farthest point in their patrol route from where their base is.
Is everybody okay with that?
Mhm.
I'm good with that. If that works with everyone.
Okay. Who's gonna make the call?
I was gonna do like a computers check for that, like use like a modulator to make it sound like one of the squad members.
Okay, so that would computer check would work to rig it. Still gonna have to do a coercion check though at some point. Who's gonna make that coercion check?
I think that would have to be either
Can I
Praxis
do
or Ruth.
deception?
Oh, deception. Deception is
Yeah.
actually what it would be, not coercion. Deception.
Yeah.
Which deception is not praxis.
I have
It's
2
Ruth.
yellow and
Yeah, we're gonna.
um.
So let's pass the computer's check first. So whenever you're ready. All right.
Nice.
So we're gonna get a boost die on our deception check. Once again, whenever you're ready. Ooh.
Do we want? I think we spent a light side point on that.
I think we do too. I think we need to re-roll that and try to pass it.
All right. Go ahead.
Because if we fail that, it's going to be bad.
I'll use it. There you go.
Ready?
All right. Roll it again.
Damn.
Ooh, the same.
I don't think we.
result. The fates are not with you on this one.
Oh, wait, no, that was Ruth that rolled that time. It wasn't.
She rolled it before.
Did we? Oh, that was the. Okay.
That
Well,
was-
I thought that was the computer's tech. My bad.
No, that was a deception roll, and she's probably the best at it.
Yeah, there's no.
I have 1 yellow and 2 greens in it.
Give her a shot. What's the worst that can happen?
You're
They're just confusing
Gonna
them.
have to spend the light side point again to roll it again. 'Cause-
No, this is a different call for a different squad that has their radio. We're putting confusion in the ranks.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
There we go.
Okay. Whew. Thought something bad was going to happen. All right. So you guys are still up in your hiding perch. After you make the call, you're watching.
They heard Ruth over the radio and they were like, "What? Who is this? This doesn't."
Yeah, you got the.
And then they
whole,
heard
"Who is
Varidan
this?
and they're like,
What's your-"
"Oh shit, this is."
Ruth got
Oh, this
the
is
whole-
serious.
Ruth got the whole. Who is this? What's your operating number?
it's the Empire accent that gave her away.
Yeah.
And then they heard Varidan come over the line. They're like, "Oh, this isn't like a joke." There's
So you start to hear. You see a lot of commotion. One of the patrols starts making their way to the jungle. The other one, a couple of the people come up to the fence. They're obviously not the A game guards, but they're there to kind of hold down the fort, as it were. There's a lot of rustling. You hear a lot of murmuring, and people are a little nervous. Okay. You also put a little shuffling around. So, what do you guys want to do?
Does it look like they put a hold on the moving of the prisoners that they were talking about before? They're like, "Okay, we can't do this right now. Shove the prisoners back in their cage."
You can see the prisoners. They're not. They're there. You could.
They're just sort of corralled in an area.
Corralled in an area. Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Okay. So now let's try to. Do we want to try to still do the coercion to get in, or do we want to just how many guards are left since we saw them all man the wall, the ones they left behind?
So you probably got, once again, probably 3 or 4 at the gate, about the same kind of on top of the wall, kind of walking around. And then you got 1 patrol just doing the perimeter outside, but if you time it right, that patrol would never see you. It's just got to get inside the gate. And that's your real challenge.
So, so are we thinking we're trying to go to use the deception to get in, or we're going to try to sneak in?
I don't think there's a way to sneak in because unless we Is there blind? So there's like 3 or 4 up on the walls.
Yeah,
So there would be blind spots from them not being able to see the whole wall.
right.
And then there's just one group doing laps around the outside.
Essentially, yeah.
And the wall's nothing like sturdy. It's just like wood they found in the area, just like
Yeah, it's
branches
not,
and
no,
stuff.
like you said, it's not military grade metal or anything that's gonna get in your way. It's
Okay, I say we go around the back, wait for the group that's going around to go by, and go whenever there's a blind spot. Go up. Praxis cuts a hole in the wall with her lightsaber, and then we slip through that, release the prisoners, give them our spare weapons, and then just get ready for a fight and be like, "You guys stay here until we start the fight." And then we like search the area, and then we don't have to fight while searching the area and taking everything. Then we go back out the hole and just take them out of there. How's that sound to everybody?
Or-
That's
that sounds
probably
like
gonna
a
be the way
prison
it
break
goes.
to me.
All right. So prison. All right. So we're going to the back side of the wall. Wait for an opening. Scale the wall. Make our way to the prisoners. Hopefully stealthfully. Give them a bunch of weapons and hope for the best. Is correct me if I'm wrong.
That's the plan.
That is the plan.
I'm assuming these prisoners know how to fight, considering they lived on this planet, and this planet is not exactly friendly. And the guy at the other village, he gave us something to show that we're friends of the village, right? Didn't he?
I
Or am I
mean,
misremembering?
so
I mean, we know his name and everything.
yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. If you, yeah, let's put it this way: if you're a prisoner waiting to be sacrificed to some weird ritual, and some stranger came up to you, handed you a gun, said, "I'm going to get you out of here," are you going to argue with him?
To be fair, that is true. To be fair.
I mean,
Yeah. All right.
I'm just, it's an honor. It's one of those. Logically speaking, if I was waiting to be sacrificed and somebody handed me a gun and said, "We're gonna get out of here or die trying," and I'm gonna be like, "All right, it's better than waiting for that dude to stick a knife in my chest."
All right. I just wanted to make sure that it was how it was. I didn't want to get to like handing them the gun and they immediately go, "Oh, thank you, bam, all right, bye."
No, I mean,
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. That's the plan.
okay. All right, so let's see. We're gonna wait for assuming you guys aren't you're gonna wait for the patrol to be out of sight. All right, how are we scaling the wall, guys?
We're cutting a hole through the wall with the lightsaber since it's not military grade, so there's probably not metal in it. It's wood. The lightsaber easily cuts through military grade stuff. I assume the wood would be nothing.
The only problem is that we might have to like mask it after we cut it open because the patrol's gonna come back and they see the hole.
But see, we just cut a hole in it and then we pull it out like a door and then we put it back in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not.
And
this is not how I saw it going.
I cut a branch. I like cut some branches off as we're getting over there because it is just wood of the area, correct?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a wood. It's a crude.
Yeah.
Crude.
So I take
wall.
the biggest, bushiest branches I can find, and then around the hole we're gonna cut, I just start planting them like they're bushes that have been there this whole time. To where if they looked at it, all they'd see is a wall of bushes, not the burn marks and hole that we have made we have then re-put the hole into, or the thing branches back into. So that the patrol walks back around and they're not going to be like, "Huh, I don't remember there being scorch marks on our wall."
Bro. Gotcha. Let's see.
Plus, I think they'd be looking out rather than at the wall that they have people standing on. So it'd be
Yes.
less likely for them to look at it
Okay.
and like really like, oh, those are new bushes in a place full of bushes.
So Praxis is doing the cutting since you got the lightsaber. I almost want to call it this is kind of a hard check. It's like coordination maybe, or
would it be she's like attacking the wall? I guess technically speaking.
well, it's not really attacking the wall though.
Because it's not. It would not be an attack.
But
maybe streetwise or skullduggery or survival.
Survival would be the best. I mean, because I was thinking coordination only because you got to have a lot of control. But I could see survival. I could make a case for survival. That would be the best role that we have.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'd say survival.
Anybody else got ranks in survival?
No.
Let me check. I have no ranks. I only have 3 greens.
I have 2.
Okay, so no boost on this one. It's a straight roll. All right. Ooh, this is a big one. Oof.
We got a lot. All right, that's it. I'm taking over for Praxis. I don't trust the TM rolling no more.
All I'm doing is pushing a button. This is literally pushing it. You can push it. I'll let you roll it. Go for it. I literally pushed a button.
Why do I only see Praxis's store?
Oh, I have to get access. Hold on. I have it open. Let me see. Edit. There. Now try it now. You should be able to open it up. All right, you can roll. I'll let you roll it again.
The force powers me. Yeah.
All right, 1 strain from Praxis, but they got to. All right. Now, you want to put it back.
Oh, Lord.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord, Praxis. Oh, no. How do you regain strain?
Oh, that's right. They took a ton of strain.
How do you gain strain back? Wait, no, something's up, because they say their wounds is at 0.
Oh, they're probably counting up instead of down.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, they're probably counting.
They're doing it the opposite way I do.
Yeah, every player does it differently too. It's because I do it that way too. I count up instead of down. But I know I've been at tables where I have a player next to me doing the exact opposite, and it's like I was like, okay, as long as you can keep track of it. It confuses me, but yeah, it's okay. All right, so you guys are in. Got to put it back exactly the way it was and hide it, right? Who's doing that?
Well, the bushes are sort of blocking it, so I don't, and they're not going to be looking at it. So I don't think we're going to necessarily have to be perfect with it. It's just sort of like filling the hole back in so that a bunch of light doesn't come through.
Right.
But
that I would say is probably coordination. So who's good at coordination?
I have 1 yellow. I have 1 yellow in coordination.
What do I have?
Yeah, I have 2 green, so not me.
Probably gonna be the computer guy.
I've got 3 green.
I'm down to try it.
Go for it.
Give her a go.
Hey!
Yeah. Perfect.
Nice.
Just slots right back in.
All right. Cool. All right. Now, stealth checks from everybody.
When we do that, I put like a marker to where like for the people who we can't give weapons to or that are like we're just gonna run, I leave a marker so that they can find the hole so they can sort of bash through it.
Well, this is gonna go. This went swimmingly.
Horribly.
Here we go.
Just rolling
Force
so poorly
engage.
today.
All right. Okay, and you get to roll for Praxis as well, because, like you said, I'm not rolling for her anymore.
I feel it. I'm feeling the stealth. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so
Again,
We
the
got-
two failed again.
we got in, and we put the door back just right. Turn around.
They're
There's a
right
guy.
there.
And there is just two cultists just standing there looking at you as you do it, and they are, they have ritual supplies in their hands. They're not the soldiers, but they just looking at you as you put this door. You just turn around and they're right there. And
Okay.
I mean, what's funny is you guys put the door back. Two of you ducked right into the bushes before they had a chance to look. The other two just turned around and they're right there. And so Ruth and Praxis just standing there.
Can I try and
Alright.
charm them?
Please, by all means, tell me how you want to try and charm these two people that
I
saw you cut
I
a hole through the wall.
I sneakily tossed my ring. I sneakily tossed my ring that I got to her. I'm like, here, use this.
Sleight of hand. That is it. There's never a sleight of hand check. That is it. To see if you can.
Yeah,
slide
please
this
give me the ring.
Sleight of hand check right now.
Would that be skullduggery or streetwise?
Yes, skullduggery. I'm sorry, I forgot sleight of hand is not in this game, but yes, if there was ever a skullduggery check, this is it.
I am willing the force to make this ring just float right onto her finger. She doesn't even know what's happening until it's happened. Pata! Nope.
No.
The ring just bounces off her head. It just comes into her side.
I mean, yeah. Popsy, Ruth, you have your hand behind your back, ready to receive the ring. It hits you like in the side. It falls to the ground, and you're just like, okay. So,
Okay.
let's
It isn't
say
pretend it fell off. Like, they don't have the right ring size, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. I look at them and I say, yeah, I just don't think the second gate this is a bad place for the second gate. What do you guys think? And then I don't even wait for them to like respond. I turn to my compatriots. I'm like it just seems a bit excessive. It's too close, to all this other stuff. It's a breach in security. It'd be one more thing for us to have to patrol. Yeah, guys, I just don't think that this is a good place for it. So
Totally falling into play. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wait, is she talking to us while we're hiding?
That's Praxis. Praxis is right next to her.
yeah,
So
Praxis is next to me.
Oh, Praxis.
Praxis is just like, you're right. This is really stupid to have this so close.
roll your charm check, please.
Oh my
Please
god.
work. Thank God.
Oh my gosh. Baffled as they are, they somehow believe you and they continue on with their work and leave you be without raising any alarms.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pick up the ring and put it on.
And I think with that wonderful tension out of the way, let's go ahead and take a quick little break. Just come back in about let's say 15 minutes, and then we'll pick up from there because now you're inside the camp. Now things are gonna get a little more tense as we go along. But yeah, all right.
Sounds good. Sounds
All right.
good.
I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.